the Philippines where sunlight gleams, Brian, Tess, and family dreams. By the shorelines, kids at play in a tropical bright array.
Good morning, YouTubers! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Tess.
And I'm Brian, as most of you already know. If you don't know, then you haven't been watching many of our videos and you're not yet subscribed, so smash that subscribe button in the corner, please, guys, before we start. Today I thought we'd discuss hiring housekeepers in the Philippines. Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? It depends on your situation, really, but even for a single guy, if you come here to live and you're not really fluent in Tagalog or the dialect in the area you're living, it can be an advantage to have a housemaid because they will literally do everything for you. Not only will they wash your clothes, but if you don't want them to wash your clothes, they'll take them to the laundry. They'll go to the store for you, they'll do your shopping, they'll do your cooking, they'll do your cleaning, ironing your clothes, whatever you need done. It's in their description, their job description. We've actually had, in the couple of years I've been here, we've actually had 2 live-in housemaids before, and we've had 2 stay out now. We're on our second one. So we tried the live-in situation first, and while it was very handy having someone else there 24/7, I found that with just the 2 of us, if you're a big family, there's a lot of work for them to do. If you're a small family or just the 2 of you, which there was at the time, yeah, Kyle wasn't born yet. So there's not enough work for a live-in to do. So once Kyle was born, we tried it again because we thought, okay, there's 3 of us now, maybe it will work. But we still found that there wasn't enough work for her to do. So you're paying someone basically to sit around and do nothing. So we decided to go with live out. Now, live in, you're going to pay them less money, obviously, but you're still paying for, you've got their accommodation, but you're paying extra electricity, extra water, and food, of course, you've got to feed them. So it's obviously more expensive to have a live-in, but salary, for instance, for a live-in, you're looking at paying them less than a cup of coffee in the West per day, around between 150 and 200 peso per day it works out. I think ours was about 166 peso per day for the live-in situation, but we provided free Wi-Fi, electricity, water, food and accommodation in an air-conditioned apartment. The live-out situation, we only have a girl come in 2 to 3 days per week, depends on how much we need her, but regular Tuesday and Friday, just to help Tess out a little, because with 2 babies under 2, it can get quite hectic and busy. So we have someone come in 2 days per week, and if we need her, we can call Ati Lynn and she can come in extra. We often, and we'll take her if we're going grocery shopping, we'll take her with us and take the kids, because Kyle loves to get out and go on a little outing. So we'll take her with us. She'll handle one of the kids, Tess will handle the other. We often give her bonuses. We might send her home with a little extra, or we'll buy her snacks, or if we're out and we're buying lunch, we'll buy lunch for them. But with a live out, you only need to provide 1 meal a day. If they're starting at around 7:30, finishing around 5:30, then you've only got to provide lunch, but you still need to feed them. So, but the salary now is 300 peso per day plus lunch. And that might not seem a lot, but I know for a fact Tess has a friend who works at one of the local supermarkets here, LCC, and her salary is 300 peso per day for a 12-hour day with no food included, of course, and they're on their feet all day. Here they get morning tea break, afternoon tea break, lunch break, She gets to sit down and play with the kids sometimes, so she's not on her feet. She's only working 10 hours per day and lunch included. So I'm actually paying more than LCC, even though it doesn't seem like a lot. So, but it can be an advantage to have if you're a single guy. The reason being, number one, they speak the local dialect, and they can be a great advantage if you're looking to purchase something. I have Tess that can call up and speak to someone on the phone and get prices for things, because again, guys, you will get overcharged. I know a lot of foreigners say, oh, you know, I've been here a long time and they don't overcharge me. Well, how do you know they're not overcharging you? Unless you've had someone compare the price, then you don't know whether you've been overcharged. It helps if you have a Filipina to check on prices and things for you. So a housemaid can be really advantageous. They can also help you meet new people, introduce you to other Filipinas if you're over here searching for a Filipina. So it can be an advantage to have a housemaid even if you're a single guy. But if you're married, it really can be a good thing, and the cost is not expensive here. As I said, less than the cost of a cup of coffee per day in the West. You can employ someone here. And Lynn's duties, she's doing the washing by hand. I bought an automatic washing machine here. I'm not karipot, I'm not a tight ass. I bought an automatic washing machine here, didn't I?
Yes.
And what happened, babe? Why did we get rid of the washing machine?
I asked you to sell because I am not comfortable to use washing machine than doing hand wash.
Why didn't you like the way the machine washed?
Because the washing machine did not do good.
So, yeah, it wasn't so much that she wasn't comfortable using the machine, because she didn't know how to use it at first. I had to teach her how to use it, which was no problem. Very easy to show her how to press the buttons and set it up for auto, and away it went. But the main reason was every time the clothes were dried, she would complain that they weren't washed properly, weren't washed well enough. So we got rid of the automatic washing machine, and now she washes back by hand like she always did. And we just have a single tub spinner just to spin the water out of the clothes, because here they hand wash. And then, unlike the West, another one of the weird things here in the Philippines is after they've hand washed, everything goes directly onto a hanger, and then it gets hung on the line on a hanger. They don't use pegs here like we do in the West onto the clothesline. Lynn does all our hand washing, spins it out, puts it on the hangers, hangs it on the line. She sweeps the floors, mops the floors, cleans the bathroom, she cooks the lunch, helps take care of the kids. We'll go out to the store if we need something for that day, or we need some nappies or diapers for the kids, or whatever it might be. We can just get Lynn to jump in a tricycle and head off to one of the local supermarkets here and get some supplies. Now, if you get someone from the province, she'll be a very simple eater anyway. They will only eat mostly rice and vegetables, or rice and dried fish and vegetables, stuff like that. They're not into gourmet foods. The other thing is, if you get someone from the province, you'll find that they're not versed in cooking Western foods. So you might struggle to find someone that's going to be a good fit for you. The other thing is trust. I would always say, make sure that you get them to get a police clearance before you employ them, so you know they don't have any criminal record. And then, of course, trust is earned, not given. So it will take time to know that that person is a trustworthy person. So it can be a little daunting letting someone into your house. And to begin with, you will not go out and leave them in your place alone, guaranteed, unless you've got CCTV cameras inside your house or your apartment. You won't go out and leave them alone, because you don't know exactly what they're doing when you're not there. So we found that we would take them with us everywhere we went until they build up trust. And I will say, out of the 4 we had, Not all of them were trustworthy. I won't mention any names, but yeah, it's some you have to be very, very careful with. It's a great idea to hire house help. I know some guys have even got a dog nanny. I was shocked and stunned when I read in one of the Facebook groups I'm a part of that this guy was asking people should he get his dog Yaya a birthday gift, and people are like, you've got a dog Yaya? Yaya means nanny here, so you have a dog Yaya? It's like dogs pretty much take care of themselves. You feed them, they take care of themselves. You walk them. Why would you employ someone that's living to take care of your dog? Unless you've got 10, then okay, you might need some help. But yeah, that's the reason it happens here, is because it is so inexpensive to hire a housekeeper. Lots of people do it here, and of course it helps out the locals because they're always searching for work. So that's my take on hiring a housekeeper / nanny. As I said, costs are very minimal here. So if you're thinking about it, it is a good idea, can be a good idea for single guys as well as married guys, or even if you're not married and you just live in with your Filipino partner. And just make sure that you get the proper background checks done. My opinion, it's well worth the money. So yeah, in my opinion, great idea if you're looking for some help. If you're just new to the Philippines and you're new to an area and you want someone to help you out, they'll go with you everywhere you go. You pay the tricycle fees and take them. They will show you around. They can be a great guide. They can be good for purchasing products, as I said. What's your take on having help in the house, babe?
It's good because it's less stress.
Less stress when you have 2 kids under 2, as I said. Not that she couldn't handle it, and some mothers have 5 and 6 kids, but it's cheap enough to be able to do it here, so why not? And I know stories where guys have actually hired housemaids who've ended up being their girlfriend or wife. It happens. So yeah, you might find yourself interviewing and find a very attractive girl that you like, and she starts work for you and it develops into more of a relationship. So also another way to find a Filipina, one that's already working for you. Then you can cut out the bill altogether, right? Once you marry her or she becomes your live-in partner, there's no more salary. No, so yeah, that's our little video for today. Just wanted to answer a few questions for you guys that asked, is it worthwhile employing someone here to help out? Thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers who've come on board. Thank you always to everyone who's been with us since day one. Don't forget to check out those links in the description down below to Christian Filipina, Filipino visa. Don't forget, guys, if you want to help fund our project out on our land, which is still moving forward slowly. The pig pen's being finished at the moment, but only because there's a roof over there and they're being able to get a little done even in light rain. The shed they're not doing anything with yet until we get back out there in some dry weather where the boys can start throwing some hollow blocks down for the shed. And then we'll start getting the hollow blocks manufactured for the house. So just a quick update on what's happening there. And as I said, if you'd like to help fund our little project out there, you can do so by donating through PayPal Me, through Super Thanks here on YouTube, or by joining our memberships here. Also have to give a shout out to Lawrence Waller. He's now one of our members, so good on you, Lawrence. Thanks for being part of the AITP family. So from an Australian in the Philippines and a Filipina in the Philippines, peace out.